What's going on, y'all? Masterpiece, and I'm back at it again, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. It's just been a nice holiday time. The solstice. The sun is coming back. It's widening its path, or I should say, tightening its path and coming back to us. It's been frigid here. It is frigid here. Up here in Canada, we gotta layer up. So I'm here to talk to you today about a couple things, a couple secrets that have been hidden from us, from humanity, and about just how you can benefit yourself. And I'm going to be sharing my screen here with you guys, on and off. And but I want to get something straight first. First, I want to send a big thank you. I mean, I'm over 2,700 subscribers, so that's thanks to all y'all. I also want to send a big thank you for all the people that love art or appreciate art to the point where they want to purchase it for loved ones or themselves. This is the first holiday season that I've actually came out with a profit. Usually you get your mom something, and you get your dad something nice or whatever. And me personally, the way I am, I kind of uh, I stepped away from the whole Christmas thing. You know what I mean? That whole, the consumerism, the lies, and I'm sure all of you guys out there have done the same thing. And this is the first time I've been home for Christmas in a while, and yeah, it's a little different. With me around, it's a little bit less cheery because people around here know how I feel, and I know that you guys feel what I'm saying. It's like you rebel, you go against Christmas, you go against the Valentine's Day, you go against all these corporatized holidays, and suddenly you're the black sheep in the family. You don't like to have fun anymore and all that kind of stuff. Well, we all know that's not the truth, but that's how it feels. So I want to thank you all for making that possible. Ordering paintings, requesting paintings, and all that good stuff. So thank you very much. Down the pipeline, I have a video that I'm arduously working on for the flat Earth truth, and it's going to blow you guys away. I've compiled I'll leave that for the video. So no worries. Okay, now the first order of business I want to say is that the stock game. How are you guys doing with the stocks? How is it going? I mean, I get a bunch of emails. I've been answering emails and replying with people back and forth over these past couple weeks, plus painting more than I've ever painted. And you know what? People have been telling me about, the stocks, how they're in it now. They're thankful that they're in it. People have been giving me tips and advice and also asking me questions. And I'm just going to share my screen with you right now. And this is Yahoo Finance. Okay, now if you're into the stocks, what you want is you want to get into the Yahoo Finance. It's free. The updates of the stock prices are in real time, which is pretty rare. It's tough to do that, but they give you real quotes in real time. And if you can just look at all the green means that is up, that it is making a profit for the day. Okay, now this is my watch list. This is my personal watch list. Okay, these are the things I'm watching. A lot of these companies I'm already invested in, like Leaf.to. Okay, I bought into Leaf when it was about $14. It's at $18 now. Let's see, like another one. HIP. I bought into them when it was, I think it was like 35 cents, and it's at 60 cents now. I've already sold it and I've made my profit because I want to invest in another company that I'm already vested in. Pot Networks Holding, POTN here. That's seeing massive gains. And there's something that I want to talk to you guys, but I'm going to save it for you for after this. Weed.to. Okay, this is the strongest player right now. Okay, Canopy Growth is their name. Okay, they are doing amazing. They're at the top of the game. They're almost $30. I got into this company when they were around $9. I bought in as well later after that at about $15. So right now they're making me a lot of money, about $700. Aurora Cannabis, this is making me about $800 right now because it's up so high. So that's 864. I bought into this company when it was like at $2, 250. And so yeah, that's really great. PTN is it's not a weed stock. Actually, this is a company that's developing a form of woman Viagra for women that experience menopause and after that where they start to lose the functionability. You know, men have had Viagra for years, and now finally there's a woman Viagra, and right now it's in Korea. It's being launched in Korea, and so far it's shown success. So that's one. If you think Viagra is big, well then the woman's Viagra is going to be just as big, and it's also fair, you know. HMMJ, this is another great. This is an ETF. So what they do is they have a conglomerate under them, an umbrella of stocks under them. So they have Canopy, they have Aurora, they also have where's APH here? APH. They have Afria, which is their symbol is APH, right here, Afria, and yeah. So these are the things to watch. What you'll notice is that, you know, it's not even legalized yet, but what you'll notice is that they've already skyrocketed. Now you might think that that's too much, but it's not too much. It's not too high. These stock prices are not too high. Trust me, they will triple, they will quadruple. Get in, email me, masterpiece9@gmail.com. How's it going to everybody in the chat? I haven't said hi to everybody in the chat yet. Let me stop screen sharing. What's going on, y'all? It's good to see you out there. I hope you're taking a lot of information in, and I hope you're winning because, as we say, money is neutral. Good people do good things with their money. Bad people, well, you know, lower vibrational people do lower vibrational things. You know, escorts, Lamborghinis, drugs. You know what I mean? And which is going to bring me into Dr. Umar soon. But first, I have to say thank you out there to everybody. What's up? Peace, protection, and power. But right now, I'm just gonna wrap this part up of the presentation with the stocks with something that is simply amazing. It's amazing. Watt, WATT. Now this is a newish company, and their name is Energist Corporation. Now Energist Corporation has something that I thought about maybe 8 years ago, and it's actually coming to fruition. Now, what it is, it's wire-free charging technology. That means that you can install something in your home, or you can go to a coffee shop where it's installed, and if you are in 15, 30 feet in range, whatever, then your devices will charge. Your iWatch, your phone, you know, whatever, your iPad, whatever you need. You're on the go. You got a lot of emails to answer. Well, it is wireless charging technology. And you can also, what the great thing is that you can prioritize what you would like to charge first. You know, charge my phone first, charge my Apple Watch second, charge my iPad third. Now, there's two sides of every coin, of course. Now, how are they doing this? It's radio frequency technology. They're just tapping into the radio waves and using that to boost your home, to whatever appliances you have. See right here, they have like they have a converter, some candles, I guess these are, that run batteries or something. Maybe like a speaker or something here. Maybe what is this, like a, I don't know, maybe like a lamp or something. So all these things are getting charged. Their little car here, their wireless headphones. Now that's all through radio wave technology. Now the radio waves are all around us anyway. So why not just use it to charge your stuff? The other thing about that is that we're never going to have dead or flat batteries, which means that we will never have that time to breathe and be like, ah. Because whenever I go for an extended period without technology, I love it. It's a nice reset. You know what I mean? You clear your mind. You don't get the headaches. You don't hear the high-pitched buzzing. So you know, there's two sides to every coin, but this is just, you know, just yesterday. I'll show you right here. Just yesterday, today's Thursday. Just yesterday, they were at half of what they are today. They were at $15. Now they're at $32. Okay, and before that, they were ranging around the $9 mark. Now, I wish I knew about this a week ago, because I would have already doubled the profit and already been able to, you know, invest in something else maybe. You know what I mean? I can't wait till these come to fruition so that I can start helping people. I mean, I'm already helping people with you know, spirituality and meditation and this and that. People are, you know, you guys are emailing me, but I really believe that, you know, everybody out here watching me, you know, I feel like, you know, you're good people. You know, you guys email me. You guys always are greeting me with kind blessings and praise, and I really hope the best for you guys. And you know, we struggle, you know, month to month to pay bills. You know what I mean? And we get stressed out on each other, on our families, and I just don't want. I don't want that to continue, you know what I mean? And it's not like the whole system is going to crash tomorrow and we're all free and we can go toil the land if you even know how to. You know what I mean? Growing our own food and putting up our own walls. You know, it doesn't look like that's going to happen tomorrow. But you know what? You can make a profit tomorrow and you can use that and you can better your life and you can, you know, you can take that trip to Honduras or Jamaica and set something up, you know what I mean? Just with a couple bucks, you know what I mean? Just a little bit more money in everybody's pocket. You know, if you're good people out there, you know, it can't hurt. You see, the thing is that whether you like it or not, or whether you know it or not, whether you know how to trade stock or not, there are billionaires in the world that are doing it. Okay, whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, there's already millionaires and billionaires doing it. And they can't hear you. They can't hear your cries or your pleas. You know why? Because you're not speaking their language. Okay? Green is their language. It's the money language, all right? Now, if you were able to retain more of that green, more of that money, you would be able to have a say, shift the narrative. Okay, I truly believe that. First of all, I believe that if there was a whole collapse of the economic system, so many people would be screwed. So many people would be freed. It would be a whole a hodgepodge of control and fear. You know, people thinking that they can take over other people just because they have more. You know, so the system crashing, that would be amazing. If it was done in the right way. But what is a right way? You know what I mean? To see this whole thing collapse, you know, which is really, which would benefit nature. You know what I mean? We when we build houses, we build them with such poisonous and toxic materials. If we were able to see a shift, then yeah, we would be able to help nature out and ourselves and the animals. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen that way. I know that they're trying to get us on the Bitcoin, but either way, you know, Bitcoin is so new, the cryptocurrencies are so new that it's very tough, it's very volatile, it's very hard to say what's going to happen with those. But with the stocks, like, for example, with the Canadian pot stocks, Canada, third biggest country in the world, I believe, we're about to legalize pot from the East Coast to the West Coast, okay? All 12 provinces, 13 provinces and territories. That's huge. So why not retain some of that money and do some good? Okay, open up an orphanage. You know, open up a farm where it's a community farm and we can all just like live together. You know, these things are possible, but it takes good people to do that, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. So that is a huge company right now, Energist. You know what I mean? Wire free charging. It's like I wouldn't even have to worry about my laptop dying right now if I had that in my house. You know, I don't know if I'd put that in my house, but the technology is there. You know what I mean? You're walking through, you're getting your coffee, you go in and your phone is at 15%, you leave and it's at 40%. That would be great. You know what I mean? Because we're all trying to live stream, we're all trying to tune into the live streams at work, and our phone dies at work, and you know, we can't even call a cab home. We gotta ask for somebody else's phone. You know what I mean? So it's really ridiculous how we're using cords to charge. You know, our phones safe? Hell no. Do you keep them on your person, on your body? No. Do you keep them? Do you let your kid play with them or touch it? No. You keep them absolutely away from your children. But are they invented and are they in use? And do you watch me through your phone? And do you watch other conspiracy shit with your phone and your laptop? Yeah, we do. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's huge. Okay. Now about Dr. Umar Johnson, we're gonna shift gears a little bit. And what's going on, y'all? To all the viewers out there, peace, power, and protection. Thank you very much for all your support and all your emails. I truly appreciate you guys for reaching out. Dr. Umar Johnson, I don't like to talk about people. I don't like to talk about people when things aren't, when the smoke hasn't settled yet. I don't like to say things. You know, Polite, he already done his damage. The smoke settled. He is who he is. He's doing what he's doing. And trust me, it's not helping humanity. Definitely not the community. But Dr. Umar Johnson, you know, there's a lot of things that's going down about him right now. And, you know, ever since that hooker, that stripper incident, you know, I've been on my toes. And, you know, now this is coming out. So I'm seeing Dr. Boyce, Young Pharaoh, everybody talk about it. I don't want to get mixed up. We'll see what happens when the smoke clears. But it seems like it's a typical thing. You know, it really seems like it takes a type of person to be able to get up there and manipulate the masses. And speaking of manipulation, I have to say this. I have to put this on record. I do not in no way, shape, or form agree with or am in any way tied to or morally condoning what Nature Boy has been doing, has done, and what he's did. There's a lot. I mean, goddamn. Just in one of my other not my last live stream, but the live stream before that, man, I was behind Nature Boy. You know, I saw what he was doing. I had a similar vision without the owning people and saying, you know, do this and do that. You can't be here. You can't do that. I had a vision where, and you know, it still might work out, where you take a property and you build it up and you let people stay there and you let them figure out where they want to go from there. But the way he was doing it, it was kind of freaky, cultish, and pedophilic. I mean, he was talking about, you know, letting his son play with his man part because his son has a man part on him, and why not let him figure out what it is on you? So he's saying, yeah, if he wants to touch it and play with it, then I let him do that. He's like, I let him do that. I let him touch it and play with it. And I'm like, yeah, you got one too. And it just seems a little, you know what I mean? It seems a little like, are you getting off on that? Like, it seems creepy. It seems weird. Nature Boy, I'm sorry, man, but you've been, you know, you're dusted. You're dusty. You look crusty. At the beginning when you came out, you seem strong. You seem like you were down for the nation. You seem like you were down for helping people. And then slowly you showed your true colors. And now everybody's talking about it. You've been exposed. You know, like my boy Dreads. You've been exposed. So that's that, you know, and what I have to say about people in the public eye and you know, admiring people. Yo, don't trust nobody. Don't give people your money. Stop giving people your money. Okay? Keep it. Invest it in stocks. Email me. Ask me what I can do for you. You know what I mean? Ask me how I can help see the stocks better. I have another guy who's in Trinidad right now. Peace and blessings. Thanks for reaching out. He knows a lot about the stocks as well. If there's a question that I can't answer, I'll refer you to him. He also wants to help out free of charge. He doesn't cost. He doesn't charge. And those are the type of people that I need around me. Okay? People that want to help people without charging, goddammit. Okay? Now, speaking of wealth and sharing your money to people, what I have to say is this. A lot of times we operate from a position of lack. You know, we say, oh, I wish I had this money, you know, because I don't have any right now. You know, I wish I had more money. Oh, man, I you know, my bills are getting too high. I can't pay for this. Oh, that's too expensive. All of those types of sayings are really just affirmations to your subconscious that you do not have enough. But look around you. Look at the air. You have enough air. You have enough water. You have enough cells in your body to keep you alive. You know, you have enough enzymes in your body to keep you blinking and breaking down food. You have abundance. You're abundant. I'm going to blow my nose because I'm feeling stuffy down here in this cold-ass basement. Hold on. Sorry about that. Thank you. You have abundance everywhere. There's abundance everywhere. You have an abundance of family or people around you. You know, you're at work. If you're, you know, just always try to think about the abundance you have. You know, if you are chilling on your couch and you're watching TV, even say you watch TV, you're flipping through the channels. Say, hey, I got a lot of channels. You know, you go to your rice bin. Damn, I got a lot of rice grains. You know what I mean? I got a lot of energy. I got a lot of spirit. I got a lot of happiness. I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of, you have a lot. You have a lot of love. You have a lot of morality. You are abundant. You are abundant. You have abundance. Always think from the standpoint that you have, but you desire more. There's nothing wrong with desire. You can desire more money. Mooney. We'll get into that later. Mooney and money, and I'll relate that with the stocks. How the moon phases tie with the stocks, but in your life. Now, if you continuously say, I can't afford that, you know, that's too much money. I don't have enough. Well, then guess what you're going to create for yourself? Your subconscious is listening in on you as the commander, you know, and it hears you say that you don't have enough, and then it says, oh, okay, well, we don't have enough. Okay, so let's create that. Let's create that reality that he doesn't have enough. Since that's what he wants, he's saying it. He's saying, I don't have enough, so I'll create not enough. But if you think and operate from a foundation of abundance, even if you don't see the abundance immediately in your life, see how I didn't say even if you don't have the abundance, because you do have the abundance. But even if you don't see the abundance in your life, just pretend. Because when you pretend, you imagine. And when you imagine, you're using your magic nation. You're an magic nation. Your imagination. Okay? Your imagination. Your imagination creates. When you sit back and you imagine in your mental grass and trees and the sky, it's actually, you know, you're able to see that. Now, if you could feel it too, if you could say, I have enough, you know, I am abundance, I am wealth, I have multiple properties, I help people, you know, I'm happy to help people, millions of people all over this world. I am open to accepting more money and positivity into my life. I am abundance. I am wealthy. I have enough. I desire more. If you say affirmations like this to yourself on a daily basis, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a check out of nowhere that, you know, maybe you're expecting but you forgot, or just straight up a check out of nowhere. You're going to get somebody giving you money on the street. You're going to do something. Your subconscious is going to steer your person in the direction, whatever direction it needs to go, in order to align your imagination with reality. Your subconscious will cause you to do things, say yes to certain opportunities and say no to certain opportunities, in order to match the vibration on the inside so that you can feel it on the outside. Because everything happens within first. Everything is mental. The universe itself is mental. It's a mental creation. It's not real. It's real. It's real. It's here, but it's illusory. But the nature of this universe is the illusion. So you can't be like, oh, nothing's real. I'm just going to stay at home. I don't have to do anything because it's just an illusion. No, you're living in an illusion. What does that mean? That means that while it isn't, still it is. That's quoted from the Cabal Ian. If you haven't read the Cabal Ian, Kybalion. Even though it isn't, it still is. Which means even though this table doesn't exist as a table, this is just what it is temporarily. And anything that's temporal, anything that's here and gone, anything that can be created and destroyed is not real in a sense. That is not the substantial reality. That is not the everlasting reality. What's going on to everybody in the chat? It is illusory, but the universe is illusory in nature. So what does that mean? That means that all you have to do is switch the modality of your mental illusion, and so that it can start vibrating on the outside as such. For example, everything is vibrating. Everything is in vibration. Okay? You think that all these things are happening to you, but they're not happening to you. You are either calling them into the reality yourself, or you're like a log in the ocean, just being whipped around and taken from shore to shore. Okay? Now, when that happens, then yeah, you might feel like, oh, the life is, this life is crap, and everything is happening to me is just wrong and negative, and I can't catch a break. You see, once you realize that that's happening to you, and then you say it, like, I can't catch a break, I'll never win. Well, guess what? You're going to keep on creating those situations for yourself. And I know I'm preaching to the choir, but this is for everybody else that doesn't know that. Okay, so all you have to do is fix your inner illusion. Imagine your illusion being fruitful and wealthy and helping and beneficial to everybody. And trust me, it will manifest. What you think about happens. If you read or listen to a book called As Man Thinketh, it will change your life if you really listen to it, and not just once, not just twice, not just 3 times, but over and over again. Okay? Your mind grows your reality. And what you feed into your mind will produce. Your mind is like a field, and this is said in the book. A field, a plot of land, will yield weeds and all sorts of things. But if you plant the seeds that you wish, that you desire to grow, your mind will also grow those. So clear the weeds out and plant some seeds that are positive and beneficial. And remember, no matter what you've done in your life, and no matter who you've been, no matter what you've done to who, no matter where you're from, how much money you've had, what your father or mother has done to you, or your auntie or uncle, believe me, there's a way out. You can overcome it. It doesn't matter who you were, because right now you are who you want to be. It doesn't matter if you've swindled people. Okay? Come to terms with it, forgive yourself, and move on. That is a past life. That is a life that you want nothing to do with anymore. You don't want to embody that pain anymore. So remember, whoever you are out there watching this, whatever you've done, whatever you're doing right now watching this, maybe you're doing drugs while you're watching this. So I don't judge. But just know that you can get over that. You can change your life. And it's one day at a time. If you smoke cigarettes and you want to stop, you can do it. You can do it. Only you can do it. Your mom can't stop smoking cigarettes for you. Your daughter can't stop smoking cigarettes for you. Only you can. Only you can resist the urge to buy that pack. Okay? You can do it. If you need any help getting over any addiction or any mode of thought, just email me, masterpiece9@gmail.com, and I'll do all I can. All I can. Because you're worth it. You're worth it. Because you are me, and I am you. And if you're living a shitty life, guess what that means for me? And maybe that's selfish, but you know what? I am selfish. I'm not. I'm selfie. I'm selfish. I want this to be happy and peaceful. And what does it take for this to be happy and peaceful? For other people to be happy and at peace. I'm sorry, I can't sleep well knowing that there's people in the world that are going without. And you know what's so funny is that there's children in Africa starving, but they have abundance. There's abundance all around them. But the thing is that we've brainwashed this whole world into thinking that, having abundance and having a good life means materialism and fancy cars and big houses, when it doesn't. When I go to Malawi and I see these kids, in their lots, it looks like they don't have enough. Yeah, I can see how you would say that. Their clothes are tattered, but they have so much love and so much fun, so much respect. Their vocabulary at such a young age is through the roof. So many fruits and vegetables all around. I can't go through my life with people having all of this beauty around them, but thinking that they don't. And so maybe it's selfish, but I want to help. Maybe maybe I'll be helping myself save a few tears when I go to bed and when I think about the strife and everything that's happening in the world. But you know what? It motivates me. Those tears that I cry, the pain that I feel for my people, for people that are being wrongly accused, for people that are being sent to slaughter for no reason. In the Middle East, whatever that is, there are children being thrown onto bonfires, onto fire pits. And it's part of war. That's what they say. It's just part of the war. American soldiers are lighting kids on fire. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. There's the human slave trade that's still happening in Syria. You know what I mean? So it's yeah, those people are experiencing a bad life. And why do I want it to stop? So that they don't experience that anymore. And it'll make me feel better. So is it selfish? I don't know. I don't really care. All I want is just for peace on this plane. Now, maybe that'll never happen. Maybe I have to come to the realization that this is just a plane where shit happens, where you're working out your karma, where you're here to mess up, make a mistake, and grow from it. Where the evildoers from this is a plane where the lower vibrational entities come to witness beauty and truth and positivity and to grow. And maybe the high vibrational people here are here to work out their karma, add some more dharma, and also be a light post for these lower souls. So don't get too, if you're a good person and you're doing good and you're helping people, don't get too caught up. You're here for a reason. You're here for a good reason. Stay positive. You'll notice, it's what I notice all the time. The bigger something is that you ask for, say you want, you desire $10 million, not because you're lacking, but because you have abundance and you would like to increase your abundance. The bigger that wish is, the bigger that desire is, the more the universe has to shift in order to conspire with you on what you want. So if you, for the next week, start saying, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I am abundant, I am strong, I am at peace, and I desire $10 million in my bank account. I am open to receiving upwards of $10 million into my life, into my present day reality and experience. If you say that every day for a week or a month, you will experience a lot of negativity. Let me just say that right now. You are going to be yelled at. Your parents are going to do this and that. You're going to forget something vital at work and your boss is going to come down. There's going to be so many things that manifest in your life that it may seem like, oh, this is stupid to ask for the money. I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to have a happier life. I'm never going to be healthy, just whatever. These thoughts will come to your mind, but override it, because now you know that the bigger the thing is that you're asking for, the bigger the shift that has to be made. So if you're here and you want to be up here, you're desiring to be up here, well, what's going to happen is you're here and you want to be up here. What's going to happen is first is you're going to go down here. You're going to go down here because everything, it's like when a dog is wet, okay? When you're cleaning a dog, you get it wet, you soap it up, and then it shakes off all the water. Now, when it's shaking off, everything is going everywhere. It's in disarray. You're getting soaked. The walls are getting soaked, everything. But after that shaking off, the fleas are gone and the water is gone and the dog is dry and feeling better. It's like, when you have to go out into the snowstorm and shovel snow. You're warm, you're comfortable, you're in your house, but you desire to go out there. Well, first you have to grab a shovel and get down to work and start getting on the grind and experience those hardships in order to get out there and go beyond. So what I notice time after time is whenever I'm asking the universe and myself for more health, more happiness, more abundance, helping people, what's going to happen is tomorrow I'm going to get a call from a debtor, a collections agency. Someone's going to tell me some bad news, and all this crap is going to happen to me. But you know what you have to do? You have to keep on vibrating at the original point of intent. You have to keep, no matter what BS gets thrown in your life, you have to keep positive. You have to stay positive. You are wealthy. You are healthy. You are happy. You are abundant. You help millions of people. If you keep on doing that, then those problems, those little skirmishes and whatever, those are going to dissipate. Those are going to go away. You're staying positive. You're going to start deflecting all of those energies off of you, and you're going to experience what you originally desired. Okay, now I got to get back to painting. I needed to go live because I miss you guys. I miss going live. I've been so busy over this holiday. As I said, this is the first holiday I've came out with a profit. People are asking me. It's like I'm the store. I'm the art store. People are thinking, oh, I need a Christmas gift. Oh, go to Koj. This is my street name. Go to Koj, and I'll get a painting from Koj. And then so now I'm doing all these paintings for people, and I'm collecting the money. And I, maybe I'll go grocery shopping for my baby and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm investing, baby. I'm investing in the pot stocks. I'm investing in the biggest companies: Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Afria Inc., um, Cannabis, Cannabis Doctor, Cannabis MD, Cannabis MD. All of these things, in order to, grow the abundance. See, I over the holidays, I was flooded with abundance, and I was expending a lot too. I was expending a lot by painting. I'm dead tired. Plus, I do snow removal, so I am just dead tired. You guys haven't seen me in a while, but because I do what I do, and I have a certain skill that not everybody has, I've been asked to commission a whole bunch of paintings. So now I am coming out of the holiday season with a profit, and that is abundance. And never before has that happened. But also never before have I been able to think so clearly on manifesting what I want. Go on YouTube right now or tonight and type in guided meditations for sleep. Attracting wealth while you sleep, positive vibrations for sleep, and all of these things are going to come up. And you just put your headphones on or not. You listen to it out loud, but the headphones are better. And you just lay back, and it just sends positive affirmations into your head. It's better than falling asleep with the TV on, because when you fall asleep with the TV on, first of all, when you watch TV, your mind is in a very hypnotic state. There's not a filter. There's not a judging filter saying no. For example, hold on, y'all, 1 second. Hey guys, sorry about that. Okay. When you watch TV, right, and you're going like this, you're nodding off. Don't fall asleep to the TV, y'all. When you're nodding off, you're gonna get a bunch of infomercials and commercials saying, "Hey, you need this, you need that. Ever felt like this? Try this. Don't have enough of this? You need this." And you don't have a filter on your mind, so your mind is saying, "Yes, I need it. I need a new broom. I need a new mop. I need OxyClean." Da 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 da. Because there's no filter. You're not awake saying, "Hey, I don't need that shit. I already have 5 of those. Whatever. Change the channel." So that's one thing. Don't fall asleep with the TV on. But also, in between that state where your body's fully sleeping but your mind is still awake, if you've ever gotten to that point of astral projection or meditation where your whole body's at rest and your mind is still working, it's a magical experience. It's a magical space to be. But in that space, you are able to program your subconscious. Okay, when you're in that state of complete rest and relaxation, but your mind is working, you can reprogram your subconscious. And that is what's so great about these sleep affirmations. If you want to stop quitting smoking, if you want to be a nicer person, more cheery, if you want more wealth, more health, whatever, then you lay back and you relax, and then this, into the headphones is saying, "I am blessed. I help millions of people daily. I am wealthy. I feel happy every day. I am blessed to be alive." And you wake up feeling different. I don't smoke. I hate cigarettes. Cigarettes ruins my health. It's unattractive. It is not helping me. Then you wake up like, whoa, I don't want to smoke. I don't want to have, because you're reprogramming your subconscious. So try that. Guided meditation, sleep hypnosis, and you should feel better. Okay, that is a big trick. That is something that I've heavily gotten into, and to bring it all back around with what I'm saying, I have never experienced the holiday season where I'm coming out of it with a profit. Okay, so now that that's happening, now it gives me more confidence for these sleep affirmations, and I'm going to do it more. Then now I'm going to have more abundance. So it's like a snowball effect. Okay, so remember, whatever you like, whatever you desire, you can have that. In life, there's always the ebb and the flow, the in-tide and the out-tide, the rising, the falling. But always vibrate with your mind, which is the only thing that creates. Always vibrate on a higher level. Be up here, okay? Whatever life throws at you to bring you down here, don't listen to it. Do not listen to it, please. Email me, masterpiece9@gmail.com, and I will be here for you to give you positive affirmations, to let you know that you are on a good path. If you're here listening to this, you're on a good path, definitely. If you're over there in the Black conscious community listening to about how this and that is negative and this person is talking trash and all that smear campaigning BS, trust me, you're going to fall into it. You're going to fall into the hate, into the race card game and that whole deception. So I also had to quickly wrap it up with money and mooning. Right. I'm glad I wrote all these things down. You guys are depending on me to give you a good show and to stay on point, and I got to refer to my notes to do just that. Now, I said something earlier about the stocks with money and Mooney and how it goes off of each other. Now, I heard a person called Santos Bonacci, and I'm sure if you're listening to me, you already know about him. Santos Bonacci, Bonacci. He said something really, really fast and really quick that if you didn't hear it, you would have missed it. But because I heard it, I utilized it and I incorporated it with my life. Right now, I want you to go to a new Google search and I want you to open up a lunar calendar. Okay, go to your browser, open up lunar calendar, moon phases, all that. Okay, open. Good. Now, you will see that there's the new moon, which means there's no moon in the sky. It's all black, which is a deception in itself. I got into that on the lunar eclipse video, the solar eclipse video. Look at that. Now, the new moon, right? You don't see any moon in the sky. When you start to see that crescent, that is a waxing crescent moon. That means that it is growing. Okay? Here's the moon, the circle. You know, the crescent comes, and then it goes to half moon, and then it goes to a full moon, and then it goes back to a half moon, and it starts waning. It starts going away, right? Into the new moon, no moon. And then the crescent is growing, 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 half, full moon, and then the waning. Now, I want to let you know that when the moon is in its growing phase, so is the moony, the money. That means that the corporations and your wallet is all growing. Now, that during the growing phase of the moon, you do not want to invest in companies, okay? Let me just Lunar Calendar. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. I got the calendar up. And we are gonna be looking at this. Okay. Let me just show you guys and pull it up for you guys because I don't want you guys to miss out what I'm saying in specifics. Because I really want the best for you guys. Like I want to see us grow. I want to see us get out of this crap. Okay. So now you're looking at my screen, okay? You see how the new moon is at the beginning of the month. It's dark. It's hold on, I'm sorry. When you go down to the 18th here, now I got it side by side. You guys can see. Okay, see how it's dark? There's no light. That means that there's no money. There's no moony. Okay. When it's growing, your moony is growing. When the moon is growing, the moony is growing. So that means that these corporations, they're up. They're seeing positives. They're in the green. Okay. That means they're getting a lot of money. That means that their stock prices are high. That means that you should not buy. But when it is, okay, so it's growing, okay, so new moon, growing, okay, it's gonna reach the full moon, which it's almost at now. And if you look at all the stocks, like I showed you guys, they are in the greens, okay? What's gonna start happening is it's going to start falling. See up here? This was a full moon up here. It's gonna start falling away. It's gonna start waning. Okay, when it's waning and its power is diminishing, the stocks are gonna go low. That's when you buy. Okay, now if you go outside and you look up and you see a crescent, if you're not familiar with the moon's phases and what it's doing, you could mistake a crescent as a growing crescent and go to the stocks and buy. But really, it's a waning moon. It's actually falling to darkness. So it's a new moon, and actually you're gonna be losing the money. You're gonna invest here. You see a crescent. You're gonna invest here, buy up some stock, and you're gonna see you're gonna lose a little bit of money. Okay, and then you're gonna see the stock prices starting to rise again, all the way until it gets to the full moon again. And when that happens, you're gonna wanna. Well, you're gonna look at your stocks and you're gonna be like, whoa, I'm up. But if you would have bought in at the new moon, or if you would have bought in just a few days before the new moon or a few days after, then you would have realized lower stock prices, and you would have rode the wave. You would have ridden the wave of wealth, the moony, the lunar cycle. Okay, because the moon's light is growing, so the moony grows. So it might be a little tricky to get off, off the first runaround, but just remember, as the moon grows, so do the corporations' money. So that is when you do not want to buy. What you want to do is you want to buy when the moon is waning and it's going dark and it's losing the light. That means you buy up the stock at a cheap price, and then you wait for it to build, and then it goes up, and then you sell. Okay, that is how the money masters, the money masters, the manipulators, that is how they are working for your material. Remember, the cow jumped over the moon. Okay, the moo, the money, the milk, the manna from heaven. Okay, it's all one. So you just have to realize, and I'm gonna stop sharing. You have to realize that it's all a cycle, and the people that know this are the people that are making massive amounts of money, and except they have let their greed overcome them. If you can just keep a hold of your own morality while you're making all this money, then trust me, you are going to be such a positive player on this landscape. You can then take your millions and go to Jamaica or third world countries and spread the wealth, open up centers. There's so many possibilities, y'all. There's so many possibilities for good people to make positive changes. Now look at someone like Michael Jackson, okay? Had millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure billions, by today's rate anyway. He was so naive. Michael Jackson was so naive, asking Dr. Sebi to go cure all the kids at the sick kids hospitals, as if the people that run the hospital want to see no patients. No, the people that own the hospitals, especially in America, they want their hospitals full, just like they want their jails full. So here comes naive Michael Jackson, still a good person, wanting to help everybody, going to more third world countries than any other celebrity you've ever known, holding hands with sick kids, with radiation fallout kids, with skin melting off of their face. You could see their neck bones. And there's Michael Jackson holding his hand, singing him a song, giving him a bear. And that is such an amazing thing that Michael, that's such an amazing part of who he was. In order to do that, I mean, my stomach turns when I see a child with skin hanging off of them and a big belly and thin arms. My stomach turns. I don't know if I could do that. But Michael Jackson, he was able to do that. You know what I mean? Which was amazing. And you have a bunch of people, not just Cat Williams and other close people to him, but you have a bunch of people that would constantly say that Michael Jackson never wanted that to happen to him. He never wanted to go white. He never wanted all these surgeries, but that he would wake up in a hospital bed on an operating table with bandages all over him and his hands and peel off the bandages and literally see himself transformed. Imagine that. Could you imagine that you were just the most talented person, talented entertainer on this plane, and because of your humanity, because you make songs like Earth Song, Heal the World, Black or White, because of things like that, like Man in the Mirror, you're waking up now with augmentations done to you because you're doing these things, because you're touching millions with your voice. Like Bob Marley, the CIA said he was getting way too popular. This little Rasta man literally changing the events of the world. Gotta be killed, gotta be controlled. So he was very naive. Michael Jackson was very naive. So that's why we have to switch the game plan, okay? We need to distribute the wealth, which is power, through the people. And that is the only way that we can have a chance. Because even though it's all of us against them, the few, we have no firepower. We're just cannon fodder. We have nothing to combat with. You know, how can we change the banking systems if we don't have any money in the banks to change it with? But suddenly, if we are a big time player in the banks, you know, if 1 million of us normal people, cogs in the wheel, the sheeple, if we had millions in the bank, and we are, you know, we get the voting ballot for the companies and the corporations, and we say we vote against this move, and millions of us do it. Well, now we have a voice. You know, now we can set up vendors and campaigns and online things, and now we can really create a network of good people that just so happen to have wealth, that haven't let their wealth blind them to blind their humanity and their morals. So that is the hidden secret, the money, the moonie. Okay, in Canada we have the loon as the dollar, loon, the lunar. Okay, that's one secret that I'm here to share with you guys. That the big time players operate off the moon cycles in order to gain and predict their losses. Okay, so that's that. Email me masterpiece9@gmail.com. I'm making myself very accessible to y'all because I just want, I just, you know, I believe in that. I'm not special. I'm not above anybody else here. I'm just another person, and we help each other out. Okay, so I went over everything that I wanted to go into. And once again, I want to thank you. Now, let me just jump in before I hop out. Just a short stream here, guys. I know that you guys are working, or maybe you're on your holiday, vacation. But I just wanted to share this with you guys and be in and out. Okay, so I'm gonna be here for you guys if you guys need me to be, and just know that you can always reach me at masterpiece9@gmail.com, and I'll always reply. It might take me a week or 2 weeks to get back to you, but I will be there. So let me just hop in the chat quickly, just in case you guys have any questions or anything like that. I can quickly answer them for you guys. Okay, so let's see, masterpiece. Like the video says, you're as rich as you think. You know, these are the hidden secrets to invest in yourself. Okay, so let me say my pieces and my shout outs to all of you guys. 118 Yall. You know, I still have to find out how to pronounce that name. What is that? 11-8 Teal. I don't know. I got to get it right though. But I know you as something else anyways. I don't know if you want me to project that, but what's going on? 118 EAL. The globe is dead. The earth is flat. It is a plane. Okay. Yeah, there's mountains and there's peaks, but it's a plane. All right. Alan Zapeta, I see you. What's up? Justin Roper. I didn't send out a link, Justin, because today I mean I got so many paintings to do. If you guys want to check out my latest painting, hold on, maybe I'll just take you guys there. Take you around my studio a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I think you guys appreciate that. I think you guys appreciate my art. So here, this is my latest piece that I'm working on right now. I started this in a live stream with Brother Sanchez about the ripple effect, and you guys see me putting in the trees in the background, but now I added the clouds, and then I added the eclipsed moon, the what do you call it? Not an eclipse, a crescent moon, because you know this is for a woman, and the crescent moon is very symbolic of the woman, and I have her in a water lotus. So that's just my latest piece. I did this commission over the holidays for someone her dad died, so I'm just you know, that's touching. So I'm giving it to her. Yeah, so that's what I got going on. I've been so busy painting, y'all, that it's tough to get back to the emails and all that. But this is just a quick little live stream. So Justin, there was no link today, but it's all good. Next time I'll get you up on here. K Gino, what's going on? John Fearington. Keeping the canvases covered. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. K Gino, Yeah, we were talking about stocks and stuff like that, ETFs and all that. Just go back in the video and you'll find it out. I hope you're doing good with that. I mean, if you're invested, I hope you're seeing benefits, and if you're a good person, I hope you're helping people with your money. Okay, Psy Six Warrior, what's good? It's been a minute, huh? Free energy, baby. Yeah, that's where we're going, man. It's gotta come out. You know what I mean? I don't know who's gonna put it out. Maybe Tesla. You know, I'm very weary of Tesla. You know what I mean? Like, how can this dude come out of nowhere and just create all this battery powered car? You know, it's like we all know that the powers that be, they let out the information slowly, they let the technology out slowly, and it's always controlled. So, you know, Tesla with the space sex, and the whole the batteries. I don't know. I don't know what to think yet. Okay. Um. Okay, John Fearington, give me an email. Okay, do not pay a broker to put on trades for you. Coinbase and all that, just send me an email, all right? Masterpiece9 at gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat right now. I'm just wrapping up, y'all. I'm just wrapping up. Legendary Duke. You a clown, man. I'm watching you with the abundance of ass. I love it. I love it. Booty. Legendary Duke, what's going on, man? You my bro, man. You've been rocking with me since the beginning. You're a sweet place. Good day. Good day to you as well. I love all the hearts. Let's see. Who else is out there? Flat Earth Underdog. What's good? Marlon Brown. What's going on? Flat Power. Unity. Your sweet place is out here. She's just out here killing it. Thank you to the mod squad. Wrench up. Mick Tukala. What's going on? Peace to you, family. Peace to you. Question everything is love. Hey, I hope I got it right that time. I love this girl. She's always rocking with me. So what's going on? Peace to you. And I think I got Betty Keller Zal. Much love to you. You know, you're welcome here anytime. So guys, share this video far and wide. Share it with your family, with your friends. Let them know about the money cycle, the moony cycle. You know, let them know when to invest. Never invest on a waning moon. Never invest on a no. Never invest on a growing moon. Always sell on because what took me a little while to figure out was my financial position against the corporation's financial positions, right? So, you know, while it may not seem like you're attracting wealth in your life while the money's growing, while the moon is growing, you look at these corporations and you're seeing that their money is growing with the moon. And you might want to say, well, now's the time to invest. But no, it's not, because it's growing, it's getting higher. So that means it costs you more to buy. You get it? You get what I'm saying now? It's going to cost you more to buy when the moon is growing, because the corporations are growing, and that means their stocks are rising. But when the moon falls and the corporation stock fall, that's when you want to buy up. And then when the moon grows again, well, now your portfolio is growing, and then that's when you would want to sell. If you're a day trader like that, if you have the balls to buy and sell and buy and sell. Not me. I'm just holding. You know, I buy and I hold, because legalization is around the corner, coming July 1st, maybe August. We don't know yet. But when it does come, boom. I mean, boom. Because think about it. There are white collar investors who are sitting back on their fat asses, not helping nobody. Maybe there's some that are helping people. I don't want to judge, and you know what I mean? But there's all these wealthy people that know what I'm talking about, and they are too afraid right now to get their portfolio, their stock portfolio, mixed up with this black market, this questionable, you know, marijuana, this drug, this illegal, illicit drug that's been, you know, brainwashed by the Reagans as like the gateway drug and the most dangerous drug on earth and all that. Okay? There's these people here, these billionaires that are wary to invest into cannabis right now because it's not legal everywhere. But once Canada, a peacekeeping nation, a nation that has a good reputation anywhere you go, I mean anywhere. I mean, if you want to travel the earth and stay in hostels and wherever you go, please don't wear an American shirt. Please pack an I Am Canadian shirt, or like a Maple Leaf shirt, or like a Toronto Blue Jays shirt or something Canadian. You'll experience a lot more respect. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I take it from someone who's traveled around a lot. So once Canada, a reputable country, a first world country, once we legalize and we see the 6 billion from the first year and 20 billion the second year, it's gonna start getting the investors' money, right? So right now I'm in it for the long hold because it's not legal yet. I'm buying up while it's still illegal, while it's still questionable. Then when it crosses the boundary over into the legal side, well, now you're gonna have all these white collar investors saying, "Oh, whoa, it's legal now. Now my money is safe. Invest, and that's going to make your portfolio go rich." Now the difference is they're probably going to hoard it and buy properties and want to leave it for their kids if they even want to have any kids. And but the good thing is that they're doing that anyway, whether you like it or not. Get over it. But the good thing is that you and I can get that money and we can help a lot of people out. I mean, I just imagine so much wealth to help so much people, because think about the inventions that we can create, the types of societies we can have once everybody is financially stable and able to think about something else other than work. Art, community projects, projects for the ghettos, so many things that we can do. So I'm excited for that. So anyways, I've said peace to all y'all in the chat. Thank you very much for rocking with me today. Peace to everybody out there who's seeing this video, who's not in the chat. Please go and follow videos like my brother Sanchez. He's doing a lot of great work on his ripple effect, and a lot of great work to help wake people up. So with that being said, I'm out, and I want to say peace, power, protection to all of you out there. And please give me an email, and we can chop it up and talk about whatever you want to talk about. I will be back next week with a live stream. If not a live stream, then an edited video for your enjoyment, pleasures. And I'm just going to go get back to painting. So peace and love, and I will see you guys on the flip side. All right? Flat power. Peace.